And welcome. We are back with Le Mans 24 hours. We were 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. I'm not keeping that much right. So yeah, 10 hours into this massive challenge, and we are doing good. So you see our first segment here, we've got our glass up. We're now doing that for the rest of this entire project. So yeah, it's just working on it. I'm getting the light fixed, and yeah, we are back. We are with Le Mans, and today we've got a bit of work on the track, which is going to go in front of Le Mans. So yeah, let's get with it. So yeah, we are back. So I'm going to move everything just back a bit so you get a better view. So yeah, it's been going really great. Le Mans is a project which I am enjoying, and I'm enjoying it really a lot. Whoop, there goes the light. Yeah. So just moving this bit back, so then you can see me when we start to work on the next big part of this project, which is the front. Look at that fun. Yeah, right, I'll get that sorted. Oh god, my cam is down, but we are... Okay guys, I'm so sorry. Let me just... Minorish. She fixed. Sorry about that. That was that didn't go great. So anyway, so we're building this track using this prototype here, which we use just sort of to outline sort of how each segment is going to be built. And then, I'm sorry, this camera is not wanting to stay still today. Sorry. Right, so we are going to use this just to build each segment. You see here this design, and to help with that, I have got the joy of a big Lego order has come in to help us with this challenge. You see here, we have got all of this. Yeah, I know that's shaking around a bit, but yeah, got all of this, so yeah, just going to get in with it now. Let's turn up the backing and get in. You ready? Oh, I just realised that it's pulled out all of these. This design is using only 3 bricks. So we've got our 1x2, our 1x4s, and our 2x4s. That's all that this design uses. I'm quite proud that I actually managed to get a design to use this. This is purely and mainly to save just a lot of costs, because doing a project like this gets expensive very quickly. Sorry, that backing is now starting to annoy me. So yeah, so this is just a cost-saving technique that I'm using here, so that I'm spending less on bricks, because out of these, the cheapest are these 1x2s, but for 2 pence more, you get a 2x4, which is double. So that's just it. And oh, my Wi-Fi's going on and off. StreamYard's giving me a shout. But yeah, so I'm just going to be building these, getting these set up. I did build one of these in my very first stream, so these modules, I bought enough pieces for 3 of them. Hopefully, we stay true to that, but you never know. It's Le Mans after all. As yesterday's stream can prove, I've proven anything can happen in this one. Absolutely anything. Obviously, you can see I was using masonry bricks there. That's mainly because they were on the tab and they're the ones that I had at the 1x2. My light in this corner just needs to be adjusted down a bit. Yeah. So obviously, I see a very dark screen. You see a very bright one. That is, yeah, as I say in my videos, I do turn the brightness down on my camera most of the time, so it's just a bit darker. And also, I'm kind of glad I did this method, because honestly, 2x4s aren't bad, but they're harder to use in mocks. I think 1x4s are just a lot easier in general. Yeah, you do notice we've got a bit of a repeating pattern here. And you know what? I'm just going to crop that there so you always get a reference on what I'm building. So obviously this was fun, and this is all VIP points spent on this. As I said, the project was meant to be a bit cheaper. It's going a bit higher in cost. I've actually got lights coming in more because I've run out. I've got projects which do use lights, but I'm not going to take those down yet. Yeah, that's one thing. You've got to learn when you're a mock builder. You'll learn to value your projects, because that's a really truly unique part of your content. It's the fact that you have these projects, so you shouldn't. Some projects you don't take around, which is why I think it's a good idea always to do conventions. So I'm going to get a thing of water. Sorry, guys. Now, you know what, this light's adding nothing to the shot at the moment. I'm just going to remove that and let natural light do its work. Yesterday it was a bit too overpowering. Today it's just been fine. Yes. Obviously, it's a lot easier to design it when it's in colourful bricks like this, but when you're actually building it, it does become more of a challenge as you're sort of just looking at the bricks, trying to work out where's where. And I do think snot does work better for roads. Sometimes it can be a bit more cost effective as well, I think. And it's a lot more sturdy if you're only building the roads alone. Now I'm just tracing my finger, working out where it is. So I'm just building these along. I'm actually going to use some other side plates. See these things which I prepped? There, so they just run along the side. So that's not the best angle. So they're going to just be attached, so they run along the side to get that white outline. Yeah. Oh, we are getting a bit quiet today. Oh, it's the face of you not around. So this is 28 studs long, these segments here, which is good. I do think it works. Sorry, I'm going to move that in. Is that more in shot? Where's my limit? Yeah, it's good. My camera on my phone looks a lot better than this shot I'm seeing in that there. Maybe it's just my camera resolution. Alright, let me see if I remove my artificial, we get anything better. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of glare there. Nothing I can do. Alright. My backing just gone. Ah! There we go. The faithful viewer, thank you so much for showing up. It's great to see you on. Tell me about your day. Tell me whatever you want. You want to stay silent? That's perfectly fine. Just welcome to the stream. As always, we are back building Le Mans. This has been quite a hectic amount of streams. Yesterday got a bit chaotic, but you stayed around, so thank you. Yeah, we are right now building up this track segment here. So we've got these, and now we've got this here. So it's just going to continue along anyway. Yeah, 10 minutes in, and I've got to get a move on. Really start getting these track segments done together. Let me, where are they? Big bag of 1x2s. So I've just flung in the corner over here. Well, I'm lagging out there. Are you seeing me? Great, sorry. That was weird. My Wi-Fi's going a bit all over the place at the moment. Stream God bless me with not being lagged out. So yeah, this mock is a convention mock, as I like to do with a lot of my big projects. So it's designed very modularly. You see this blitz, a bit more awkward to get in between, just because I'm using a bit more regular building technique. Come on, come on. There we go. Never mind. The second was good. So this also build these. That is only one. These are two. Just so they're a bit sicker. If you have it for me, I'm building sicker builds. Weird actually, we have two different shades here between the 2x2 and stuff. And from what I was reading in the report, it looked like it's all made in the same factory, but never mind. Yeah, it's two different tones of grey. Do you see that? Oh, that is weird. Yeah, two different tones there. Right, so what's today's stream plan? So we're just going through. We might get guests on, we might not. It's a bit sort of all over the place. We never know. Enjoy your streaming. You never know when anyone can show up. Unless you arrange or you got Mr. Kiwi, who's always there, bright and early. You can always rely on Mr. Kiwi. I know I'm not being a great example here, but if you are ever streaming building Lego, make sure you always have your sort of little thing in there. Well, now, this camera angle isn't as good. It's mainly from just trying to encapsulate more of the build than I have been in other streams. Yeah. You actually see my shadow quite a lot in these shots, which I'm sorry for. As I said, my other artificial light, though I will try and put it back up now, doesn't seem like it wants to stand anywhere. Let's see. I've moved it to a completely new location. Hopefully I'll still get the same angle on the shot, but tying it up and bush. My shadow is still there, but it's not as bad. Alright, I'm counting and trying to work out what level I'm in. Choose. Oh yeah, I got it. I've worked it out. You can see it start, but I've worked it out. Remembering my own pattern here. Yeah, with Le Mans, I am using a lot of my own designs for certain things. It's in this track pattern, which is cheaper than what I was finding quite a lot, because say Bricklink and on Lego.com, this panel here will cost £20. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, especially if you don't really have experience looking at this, but when you get to it, it's not bad actually. Yeah, for Flame Break, cheaper. It's cheaper just to do landscaping sometimes, honestly. Sometimes it feels like the cheapest side to do, but of course, there's out there are hidden costs everywhere. Because landscape is pure filler. I'm not joking. Aldani, Hoff, those both, they've got a lot of filler in them, but they do fall apart sometimes. Oh, sorry. I have actually ordered a couple more pieces for this, so I can build more of the track out front of the garages. This is what I've spent most of my time. This just goes out in front to sort of boost up the mock. Ooh. Ah, there we go. I did buy 1 by 2. I'm looking at my design. Wondering, did I think that far ahead? I did. This 1 by 2's use is mainly. Right, I completely missed it. So what I'm using here to connect all of these snakes together here are these joyous little things. Whoa! I'm sorry, my lights are out to kill me. They're not stand either. Right, sorry. So we're going to be using these little elements here. Whoop, come on, camera, focus up. Yep, it's too bright. Sorry, that. You know what? Let's go official quickly, boys. Alright. Doesn't look as good on my end, but it should look better for you guys. What is that big shadow over the build? So I do have anti-glare things on my lights, because you see if I pull them out, they do become significantly worse. But my anti-glare doesn't seem to be working too well. It is quite a reflection mock though. So yeah, we are putting these things in. Help give a bit more spot, and this will grab on to the sides when we build these things in. Alright. This is actually a piece I've been finding on the pad wall. It's been a great help. Let's see, just placing them up there. And putting just this on top. And if you're ever struggling getting little pieces on like that, just work perfectly. "20 minutes into the stream, being a bit quiet, but there you go. One of those days. So it is going to be September 1st on Friday this week. An exciting time for the community, as it always is. It is a release day. Yep, you heard me right. That one time where everyone celebrates release day. We all go down to the store. We make critiquing videos on most of the sets. But I think we've got a good run. I think we do. With some of the sets coming up, do look to be really promising. I'm saying that for people who reviewed them, they seem to be. Like, say, our new Clone Wars era gunship. Yeah, our Coruscant Guard. Honestly, I love it. I love the fact that it paved the way of Wolfpack. See me? Crossing the fingers there. We're hoping for some Wolfpack stuff, guys. If we get it, we'd be dreaming. No, but yeah, so we are waiting. That opens a line for Wolfpack. I'm thinking, what would it be? What would a Wolfpack set be? So I know they are doing it more Clone Wars style, but if they went into movies, you know what I'm thinking. UTAG. You see him, the Galactic Marines. It is a bit dark, as they only show up in an Order 6016. But the Galactic Marines, I'm not joking. They are one of the most requested figures I ever seen customizers. They're some of the hardest stuff customized, dude. Lego, you got so close. Your Star Troopers. It's either a reprint or a dual mold. I know Lego, you're more likely to go for a print for 360 around it, which could look very cool, but you know. And CAC have carved away already for what a great looking Galactic Marine have. So have AV figures. AV figures have a more gritty realism style, but do like in Clone Army Customs I'm loyal to, because in decals, I struggle to pay quite high prices if it's not pad printing, because pad printing is supreme. I'm sorry to say it to any other customizer, you can't beat it. That's why, say, Grandpa Clones, he's done incredibly. You know why? Because it's all pad, man. It's got to be pad printing, because it just makes the troopers so much better, so much easier to work with. And honestly, like, I did one point buy some UV printing. It wasn't bad. Even that, I've got 6 using UV printed torso, but pad is supreme. That's why Lego uses it. That's why you see everything. Pad is supreme. Obviously, I know UV does allow for cheaper clones to be created. I get that. I do highly get it. Why Public Bricks has succeeded and done so well is because his troopers are army buildable for the price. CAC are incredible to see, and when you see an army of them, it's so impressive. But you look at it and you can count off the fact that one of them now, it used to be one CAC trooper would be worth maybe 2 battle packs. Now one CAC trooper is worth 1 battle pack from a Lego's price hikes. Which, yeah, Lego. You know what we say about that, but it's inflation, it's the world, it's just how it's gonna work. No, before you ask, I'm not explaining inflation. I got a question. So this is live on Twitch at the moment. And I got to wonder, what? There is no real Twitch category for this. So any Lego YouTubers who are on Twitch, I know we've got quite a few selling ones, from what I've heard, but what is it like to be streaming on Twitch? What's the category like? So I think Twitch looks good. And that's why I'm doing this. I actually upgraded the stream plan I was using just so I could stream some Twitch, because I want to see if Twitch career, if it could work out. So I like the idea of streaming. It's something that you do. It becomes more recreational. Oh god, we got a bit quiet there. Alright, I'm going to change our new track into lo-fi. Let's see how we go with this one. Nah. Building. No, I'm going to save a brick here. I'm going to use I'm going to modify my thing just like I said. See, 1x4, I did, sorry. No, I'm changing this track, man. No. Right, 2-6 cinematic. We'll go with you and we'll turn you down a bit. Sorry, so yeah, I'm modifying my design here slowly. These 1x4s which I bought are much more for this here. I do use them because they are cheaper, of course. You've got to save cash on projects like these. But, no, yeah, I'm just going to modify the design there. Only one brick. I won't be left too short in the end. So this brick actually was ordered. I ordered these in the first stream that I was doing because I knew from the start I probably wasn't going to have the enough bricks to do this series. But I knew at least for the track, I thought I could get away with because originally I was going to try build the entire layout of Le Mans, but I just started becoming too obsessed with the pits and doing little buildings like that. Yeah, I do want to try that at some point. Maybe with Le Mans, I'll try this scale. This isn't minifig scale exactly. In theory, the pit should be about triple the length and the door should be a bit bigger, but you know, that's something. Hey, who knows? Maybe I will build one that long. Hey, be a challenge at least. Yeah, I don't really see anyone doing a 24-hour challenges on YouTube, and doing this, I understand why. Especially when you do it live, man. I'm not going to go for a full 24 hours, but I'm considering we might do a 6-hour stream. Because as I say, my time is getting short on this project. School term starts up soon, and that's just how it works. Going to have to go in quite soon and sort of doing school and everything, which is not bad, but it gets busy. It gets busy quick. But yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say, we're doing streams. We're going to talk about new leaks. So, why don't we show off? Where is it? All right, let me reload my page. Falcon Fan, help me out. Give me something to talk about. Yep. Falcon Fan chant now. Ooh. Okay, something very cool. Right, I'm going to talk about what I think about this. Are you ready? So, a new leak set and new ideas. This looks very cool. Second viewer, welcome. I'm building Le Mans, but I'm also going to talk a bit about the new Viking Village. This thing looks pretty cool. Right, and only $130. $130 is pretty good for a set like this. Right, my back is getting too loud. So yeah, so that's my new. So this is a new Viking Village. It is a new idea set. I remember when we first saw when it won competition. Ooh, my light's going on and out. It looks really promising, man. It really did. This new one's pretty good, but the only thing I can say is it looks great, but the rockworks, nah. And I do think it does look nice, but the rockwork is very Lego-y. It's very Lego, like, oh, lost the viewer. Oh, we lost him. Come back. No. But yeah, so the rockwork is very Lego-like. Let me just enlarge in that image. Oh, the quality is standing well there. Like, you need to have gradients between rockwork, and hear me out, stream. You do. Whenever you build rockwork and Lego, there's got to be little gradients between it, because otherwise it becomes quite monotonous. I do like the fish rack, and the Viking figures look great. Nothing really new here mold-wise. Just a pity. I remember when we got our medieval castle, we got new sort of swords, which were really great. They are being used here. They are, I think, the supreme sword. So Lord of the Rings fans will argue about Rivendell's. It looks really nice. I like the gold detailing we got at the top there. Stickers look great. I'm presuming they're stickers at least. I do like this guard tower though. I like the bridge between it. The roofs, yeah, they're good. It's like a mock builder ran low on pieces. But not bad. I don't mind it. It's very nice. And for 130, it is very good for it. Yeah, sorry, let's see the back side of this. There is no backside. Ah, but the roofs are detachable. We got little hidden things. Yeah. I like it actually. I think £135 was the blacksmith, which is just sitting right there on my shelf. I'm looking at it right now. Incredible set. If you haven't got it now, that's an incredible set to pick up. But it didn't use as much sort of ground terrain, which is where Lego sometimes be a bit shaky. Obviously, the mock builder will do it better, but the mock builder will do it better for a heck of a lot more. That's just the way it goes with Lego. There, yeah. It's just the mock builder's bind on that one there. I think it looks great, but it's just how it goes. Oh god, my backing's now really low. Right, we're gonna get something new on. Something very cool, and my day's going out. Let's go back to what we started with, Night Driving. The first track I ever played on this. I love it for it. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back so we get the full screen on building. Hey, might have someone on here soon, but yeah. Yeah, that sound's now becoming iconic to the channel. I hear that and I think streaming. So 30, wait. Give it a second, we'll get to 333. And there we go, 333. We've been going for 3 minutes, 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Let's hope we don't get to 3 hours at that rate. But yeah, this is always my stream announcement. If you want to come on as a guest, guys, please feel free to. I'm always sort of looking to have guests on this. It's always great. I think it's great for you, the audience. You get to step in. You get to be here with me. You can do whatever you want, talk about whatever you want, show off any collection you have. Remember, don't get it far enough that I'll remove, but yeah, any collection will take. Oh, my head. Yeah, I'm feeling dehydrated doing all this talking. Ah, that's good. You gotta take care of the simple pleasures when you're doing this. Oh. I gotta keep my marks, make sure I don't knock this too far out of the scene. Oh, there goes my camera. Obviously, why did I choose 28 stars? Because in reality, that's not a long thing for a racetrack. In reality, I should probably be making it maybe double this length to be more realistic. But this is mainly because I can, if I show that there, if I just put these two next to each other, look, I grab one car, I know it's not F1, but still, and then a more accurate car, I can have them race side by side with loads of space. See that? No worries space-wise. And I still am while I'm building this. I'm questioning how I actually managed to get, how make it look like the cars are moving in a mock like this. Because I think that is something that's quite hard to do. So obviously, I've got to have a sense that they're moving fast. You ever seen a race in real life and you realize these things are not going slow. They are just zooming past you. Yeah, I've got to work out how do I get this sort of scale of speed on it. Yeah, I've got speed champions going at a speedy pace. Well, the one thing I want to advise anyone who's doing, if you want to do like speed builds, obviously when I do some mocks, this will all be sped up. But try to build away from the camera towards the camera. So I'm starting here and I'm spreading towards the camera. So because see my hands here, like say, look, I'm going to place a brick here. You can't see a lot of that, but you still see the front. And say when I'm at the front, you see the progress that I've done. But you see, so it moves. Obviously, you move quick enough that my hands just become, they become a blur. You don't see anything. But still something to keep in mind when you are building. And I know yesterday we touched on with Cosmic about Coconut Brick Studios, which I do just want to make this clear to anyone watching this who's in the past, in the future, or who's watching this live or in the future, that if a creator ever leaves the space, they aren't doing it to harm you. It is because there's something else happening. And say when you have someone who shows a bit more dedication, and leaves, give them space, give them farewell message, sure. Give them sort of the space and time that they need. They have stepped out of the public eye for this space, so when you hear it, respect it. Yeah, right, I'm actually looking. Can I find any more of these 1x2? I swear I ordered enough of them. Sorry, 1x4. No, 2x2. That's what I'm meant to be saying. 2x2. Right, sorry, give me a second, guys. Just gotta go grab something from the wall. I find myself in 2x2 or basement. Yeah, you see me? I'm all at the moment, just finding myself some pieces. Where are these? I swear I had a box somewhere. You gotta be organised for stream fun. I'm not at the moment. As you can see by my rambling of where's that? Where's this? Whoa! And there goes the light again. Right, I'm going to be leaving this stream probably with concussion. This is why I have the camera angled down so you don't see me getting beaten up by lights. Right. Seriously? I can't waste any more time looking for these. Where is it? Where are they? Where's the bag? I'll screw it. I'll just start building and I'll come back to him. Yeah. I don't like it. I shouldn't be running up this quickly. Anyway. Yeah, this project is taking me down to the last brick. As a matter of a figure of speech, it is pulling me down. I'm not going to be leaving this with much, but yeah, I'm just trying to work out if doing this sort of stuff works. So yeah, let me know. What do you think of Speed Champions and large scale creation? I think honestly it could be really interesting for mocks, but is it? You guys have got to let me know. This can be a Q&A session. This can be anything. Yeah, just message me if you guys want to talk. And just seeing, yeah, I'm working a bench design for this mock. Don't know why, but it just came about. There it is. Can I get enough light on that to show it off? There we go. It's just using a couple pieces, and yeah, some stay with that because you can just use it in a WWE. Select, break it dead in the middle. There we go. Anyway, got a sig fig standing next to the table. Oh god, this track is being chill. I'm gonna leave my mind searching for this piece, honestly. Oh well, so I'll just use whatever I can find to substitute from the back wall back there. Here we go. That works. See that there? That's what the power cup did to me. That's what it did to me, man. When we double checking my invoice form, because honestly, I'm surprised that I made a screw up like that. Especially when I checked everything. But hey. Either way, it cost me time, and in a project like this, time is valuable. And everything. Guys, one thing to say, never discredit any of your time. Time is always valuable. You should never think yours isn't worth anything, because it is. People's time is worth everything. So whenever you're doing any proposition, make sure you're not wasting your time. Make sure they're getting something out of it. Yeah, I've said before, I try to get sponsors for this series. You see no labels here, didn't go well. And I'm a bit of a small channel. I'm not going to fight it, I'm 300 subs sitting in a stream right now, but it will get better. And I promise you that it will. I'm not giving up on this, I am fighting. I'm fighting to make sure. Oh yeah, and that's just how it looks at the base, because this is a pretty good port. Yeah. There goes the table again. Yeah. The reason why I might not be able to do gaming streams is because I can't knock this table without my camera shaking too much. Right. There we go. So we're coming down to what could be the last one of these I can make. Which feels like I've got a lot of spare things there. But who knows? We'll see. Oh. Coming up to our hour mark on the stream. 45 minutes gone. We're doing good. Let's see. Can I build another segment before the hour's up? Who knows? Let's see. I'm going to increase my pace, see if I can do it. Thanks. Right. Well, that's our glass area gone for a sec. I'll repair that soon, but I want to see how quick can I build this segment in. Don't time me. Yeah, this is only really just a repeating pattern. In the basics, I'm just repeating this pattern, making this track up. There's minor fluence in there, and at the start, because that's just sort of connection points, but apart from that, just repeating this pattern over and over. To the point where I'm going to get memorized, hopefully. Hopefully I don't get nightmares about repeating this. Trust me, I've had points where you just do something so intensively that you can't stop. Remember once I was doing this camp where I was doing a play, and God, I felt I fried my mind doing that. Honestly, there are points where it felt like I'd just gone inside my head, just couldn't think straight about what I was saying. Just imagine we were just in that rehearsal, rerunning. Oh, not a great day. Yeah. All right, 5 minutes. Yeah, so here's how it's going to go. So after Friday this week, I'm going to have one more day pretty much left to do this. If I can't, if I haven't done the sort of 24 hours, I'm going to do 6 hours there. And I am going to bash out as much of this project as I can. Try and make a valiant leap at getting it completed. Because as September rolls around, my time's going to be running short. Nice. Here in August. Oh, and I think that's 1x2s have gone out. I've got enough 1x2s. I just take a 10-second look around my environment, see if I haven't left anything anywhere. Who knows what could happen anywhere. Oh, I'm getting too fucking... Oh. Right, yeah. From my own role, building one side to the other, but Desperate times. Oh, desperate time constraint. Yeah, I've treated this project very much of when I run out of stuff that I've ordered, I'm not going to have the funds to order more. Yeah, but that just means I need to work on making sure I can just do it without these extra pieces, which is a fun challenge. Ideal world, you have everything you ever need. But this is just every project illuminates a brick or something that you just don't have sitting around. Which is fine. Every time it's fine, because at the end of this project, when the wall comes tumbling down and the build is gone, you have more of this piece. Don't worry about that piece for a while until you do something bigger. Ah, there's the eagle. Where is this piece? Oh, screw it. Yeah, you know, this is our secret chat. These little segments here mark where I ran out of one piece. I built this one short, have I? Built this too short. So, ooh. Not great news, but we carry on. And anywhere, somewhere, calculation went wrong. Ouch, pity to me, but screw it, keep on bricking on. Change it somewhere in the middle because I can't. That would just. Alright, this is a very actual means of just ripping two bricks out between each other. And breaking up a fight. Yeah, I do actually have some spare bricks which I'll use to help build up the rest of this. At the moment I can't access them, so I'm down the last 5 minutes to complete this thing. I think I should be able to build one in this time frame. You don't know. Just don't know. Yeah. It looks like I might be on a pab. So try to find some stuff. If I find 1x2 in a pab, I will be set. 1x4s in a pab. Even if I find 2x4s, might cost me a fortune. That's the issue. If there are the boxes though, might even throw a party to celebrate something like that. Yep, Brit Bros, you know what that means. There we go. We've nearly got this segment done. And look at that, one more brick with 4 minutes and 30. Oh, I'm struggling. Bam. With 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Look at that. We've completed another module. Okay, that's good. Right, now, just where our camera is looking, and I'm going to stretch these all the way out. I'm actually just going to move this plate here up and off the build table, just to give myself that centimetre more room. I know it's not a centimetre, it's under exaggeration, a British trait that we all love. Right. So let's see, what has my last hour produced? What are the fruits of my labour? Right. I'm just going to add these in, but yeah. So this is only part of it. Now I've got to build the part which will align along all of these. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh. Muscles, you see that there? Whoa! Getting an attack thrown at me. But now let's use in, and I've got one which was pre-made in stream 1 all the way back then. Let's pull you in. My friend, you know, actually I'm going to throw you at the end. So you just see that we've got a little bit more of an extension. I was considering maybe making a starting grid, but I haven't seen enough clips. Yeah, enough. Come on. I'm going to go for the Le Mans starting grid. If you know what that is because they used to, before some people campaigned against it, they would start by running to their car. Then there were complaints against this because many drivers, in the haste of all of it, wouldn't shut their doors properly, meaning it would just come and stuff. If you ever seen the very fun Le Mans film, you've seen the chaos that it sort of causes. As we see, our main guy can't get his door shut. Right, now I'm going to grab some bricks and we're going to finish off the rest of this. Right, let's call that. Oh, this is actually so fun to do. Right. I should have had one of these out here just to slide bricks along. That's fun, and I actually did break part of this design, but who knows? Ayo. Ayo, away we go. Alright. So we've got our bricks sitting here, all ready, prepped to go. Yeah, so this is just basically going to be a brick longer. So we've got 2 plates stacked with a tile on top. Yeah, you see, so we get that. So I think actually, time-wise, this might be one of our most productive hours. That mainly does become from the point that, I had all the pieces looking around for me. I spent a little bit of time looking for pieces, but not that much in comparison to what I have spent. Oh, why are you working? No, that's how it should be. Let's get some feet of strength. This is actually getting quite heavy and very flexible now. That wasn't the intention, but there you go. Little indent damage on the brick here. Oh, I know this doesn't look the most interesting, but it's just a little kink I gotta iron out. There we go. And just get all of these to snap on. And we're back in business. Now, you see the angle of where I'm working on? You do. Perfect. And one thing I would recommend if you guys is, so people do have, you got the Lego Brit, he's got his team of mods sitting there. I actually used to self-mod when I had streams that got too chaotic. I had YouTube and this open one time, one mouse that just goes flick. Either deleting, temp banning people, not temp banning, but just getting a quick, giving me time to chaotic count some people have nowadays. So this, as you can see, sometimes it does get a bit tight, but yeah. Oh, right, now that we've got this on the side and it's just unclipped. Yeah. Now it just goes creating this white line along the side here. This is something I can do just a bit quicker. There we go. Yeah, this is a quite big portion of track we got here, which is, I think actually looks quite impressive. Looks very long, but we'll see what it looks like when we get some cars on it once I've finished lining it all. Honestly, for stream productivity, that's been pretty good. And especially a stream where I've just been sitting here alone. But hey, you gotta do the hours, man. This thing, if you start a channel and you're bigger, if you start a channel and you do live streaming, you'll always get quite a lot of views in live streams. But when you go over to making different types of content, you might not. So that's the difference. I made long form content, and long form, saying that my videos used to be as low as like 26 seconds. It was nothing, man. But then streaming, you didn't get that much of an audience. But what I did to help that is just get to know the community. So then stuff like, say, the reason why I started streaming is because Cosmic Yep, great friend. You saw him yesterday. It was incredible with him on. He joined me. Sorry, no, he didn't join me. I joined one of his live streams, and it was such an eye-opening experience. Honestly, it just was such a good time, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I started streaming, and I don't regret it. Not at one point, man. I don't regret transitioning. Transitioning's wrong. I haven't been transitioning to only doing streaming content, though I do a lot more hours. And the one guy who watches me, who I thank every time I thank you, because it's not me, it's someone else watching the stream. Always, man. It's just very special to a creator. It means my watch hours are going up. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, the guy who's always watching. Sorry, I'm saying this wrong. To the person who's ever watching, I don't want to offend the person. But yeah, no, thank you from my heart, man. Because it's just so great to have you. Just be there. Really, man, a streamer can't ask for more. That's someone who's always there. Oh. But is that not connecting? I swear there's a midpoint with that. I missed a connector. Oh, bugger. Problem for me to deal with later. Not on stream, man. Not on stream. Notifications popping out my face. And yeah, you see it? Built the world's longest Lego mouse pad. Ooh. Actually not got bad friction on it either. Oh god, oh wow, we are transitioning to something. Oh. Not bad, but yeah. Maybe if I made it completely solid and didn't use keep away. This does have much better structure, but that's all do well transporting something like this to mocks. Not mocks, conventions, man. I'm just talking all out of my head at the moment. Whoops, wait, oh. I'm still here. You haven't lost it yet. And you see that in pretty much 15 minutes, I've done pretty good. I've nearly built this eyeline there. I think that's pretty good. What is this main shadow? Is that the phone? My camera is making all of this shadow. Wow. Okay. Right, you know what? Give me a second. Yep, the troublesome light will be adjusted, so we don't worry about that little. There we go. The phone shadow is no longer. My image looks so much better on both sides here. Perfect, and you can see a reflection of my doorway. Not going to face real, but oh god, that was it. But yeah, making a mirror here. It's not as bad as tiles though, because normally you get quite a lot of reflection from something like that. There we go. Look at that. Just a straight piece of track. Huh. Only an hour and 15 minutes build, so. Right. So yeah, you see, it's actually, when you put cars on it, it becomes a bit smaller, doesn't it? The track feels a bit big, doesn't it? Let me grab other ones which I have just up on the display. Let's go, Porsche. Oh, shall we pull out a GTR? Yes, we shall. There we go, GTR. And of course, another real Le Mans set is this, our Ferrari F12. Oh, look at that there. We've got ourselves a little track. Let's just take the camera and wind down through it. Just look at that. It looks pretty good. Gotta fix up Le Mans a bit, but that's pretty good, guys. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so what's the next bit? Next bit is building the front track. Sorry, whoop. We good? There we go, camera's back. We're going to build the track which goes in front of our things because we've got spare bricks. Alright. Strongman challenge, eh? That didn't break moving. You don't know how much my fingers will cross doing that. Oh, I've no longer got the slide. Maybe we do. Right. Ooh, do I have any more boxes I can use here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's get building, guys. Right, so nothing off. Let's move what we're actually building up in focus to you guys. What? Right, how does that look? Okay. Not too right. Move our boxes because these are being shot. They have been, but they shouldn't be. Okay. It's either I built a bit here in past streams. So now it's just building more of this little. Oh, wow! It's not treating me well today. And they are being a bit buggy because it's not an illegal connection, but it's not an illegal connection. It's just not a strong one. Obviously, I'm experimenting with different types of designs that makes it just sometimes a little less strong. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, right. Let's get to just building some of these along. Looking it all out. So yeah, I've used these to raise it up so it is more brick level aligned. Actually, you know, I might do them by ones. You can see how far I can get with the leftovers. Oh, so what's something to talk about? Because you know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to bring it out. Something that I wanted to say that I did in Mandalore, which I haven't seen as many mock creators do. Obviously, you see mock creators with decal, but not many will create their own little decal than creating now. I decaled 25 more Mandalorians. Now, this was maybe not our strongest example, but you see it. Great decals, it's got them 360. For some reason, I actually put them on the back. Yeah. put it on the back as well. Backs I'm actually quite proud of, but I do understand some little things about decaling now. I created these. They were expensive though, but not as much as you think. And my Wi-Fi is going a bit, but whoop! Now I think my hand's moving again. Yeah, so that was something which I did for I don't know, Mandalore. Something I got a lot of questions about. Because obviously they are a lot of effort to do. I can't hide it. I can't sugarcoat it. It's a lot of work to decal, especially 25. But it's mainly because here's the thing. In the conundrum, I've paid extortionate amounts of cash for to buy the official Lego ones, which they were so hard to find in bulk. Man, back then, I couldn't find any in bulk last summer. So they were just off the table immediately because just I can generate funding, but not that much. And no, I'm not meaning like doing fundraisers. Channel's not that big, but doing the odd job. Summer work. What? But so yeah, so that was a fun job. They were fun to do. Honestly, I learned a lot about designing doing that, and they were really good challenge. I considered selling them. If anyone wants to buy any of them, please go ahead. I've got them for £1. I've got two variations. I've got the one here, where you see where he's sort of got the thing, but then I've got the other one which has got the sort of Super Commando sort of flank bit variation 2, where he's got the sort of black mark which goes up. Yeah. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm going to put a light in, so see, it might be a bit controlling, but oh, and there goes my camera. Right, I'm going to plug that in and give it a second. Yeah, I know, it's a reoccurring theme. My camera's dying midstream. And me losing power to one of my main lights. Well, so I've just been left in the dark here. Wow. Okay. I don't want to just stop, so I'll stop right now, just so you guys don't miss much out. You know what? Stop the clock here. Oh, okay, my light and camera have both decided to attack me now, leaving me in pitch darkness in my room. Huh? Fun. And you don't even get a reaction from that. Even better. Don't get to see me freaking out of having a light going, oh, heaven almighty, I know, yeah, so that's just gone. You know what? Why don't we go and we talk about some sets? Because that's just what does well. So, yeah, so the clock stopped at 1:20. We'll come back, I hope, because so let's add back in the screen share and so that's the Viking Village. Looks pretty cool. Cheap. What is this? A nice gift was purchased with, is that our old? No, we've got some new minifigure. No. Yeah, 3 new figs. Nice, we've got the new sort of Falcon. I think that's a recolor though. Still, cool. Peacock's getting Jurassic Park. Oh, that would be interesting to see. Don't have it, but still. I'll let you read those quickly, but we've got Speed Champs, Polybag. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, none of those look really interesting, except from the off-road buggy, because I think that could use a new technique, I can't think of them. Right, come on, so let's just get back to it. Got an AAT polybag, looks pretty cool. Sorry. Now this is our new gift of purchase for Gringotts. Look, any above 130. Gringotts is honestly on my list, man. It's so cool. Thanks to that. Let's get a new. I'm gonna actually show it up now. Thank you, another viewer. Right now, I'm meant to be building Le Mans. My camera has died. I'm charging it up for a second. When it gets to about 20%, I will get it back on. But we're just looking at some of the new sets. And subject to that, releasing on Friday, we've got our good old Gringotts, which, of course, yeah, we're going to talk about now. Right. Let's get that screen back up, though. They're gone. Ooh. Sorry, let me just. Here we go. We're on lego.com. Right. So let's just see what it looks like. So it took me a sec. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see Harry Potter. New castle is about 150. Ouch. Yeah, these all look pretty cool. Hogwarts has done actually pretty good, hasn't it? Now you think about just all the new stuff. Like, I think this is something really cool. 250 is collector's edition. I don't mind it, I like it. Come on, show us Gringotts, man. Seriously? Yeah, come on. We've got a picture of Gringotts there. Let's see what we can get. Wi-Fi, don't cut out on me now. We're not loading nothing. Oh, there we go. First few Gringotts. There we go. Right, let's look at it. £370. Woohoo! Youch! And it's coming on the 4th September. Okay, this is cool. Right, let's look at it. Come on, full screen it. We want to see full screen, man. Okay, so first things first. I love this design because now it's no longer something hard to display. This is something that can take up a big mainframe space view. It looks honestly so cool. I like we got Dragon Build. I know Brick Sheeper. We challenge you to see what you can do this better. But yeah. Oh, I had more stream views. Anyway, yeah, we've got new buildings. So yeah, let's get in a bit more in depth. Box art's very nice. I like this sort of little shade. It adds something extra onto sort of the thing. Harry Potter logo doesn't look bad on the bottom. What does that say there? Oh, it's actually a sort of insignia for it. I like it. They're calling it a collector's edition. Okay, it does add some value, but it's not like it's a one of something. It's not like you have a Gringotts. Or, who knows, they might be releasing another Gringotts. Yeah, so let's start top to bottom. So, top here, we've got our dragon. We've got a new cloth texture. Looks very cool. Flame could have been a bit cleaner, but I like it. It's very nice. Got the chains actually dangling. So, top of the Gringotts. It's very nice. I like the technique they've used, especially how they have it shifted. The first one, it didn't feel so. It is a bit of a wobbly building. It should be. Yeah, we've got an owl sort of nest there. We've got that. We've got the new HP stuff. That reminds me of the red building. Yeah, nice. Why is the space, man? I'm going to overlap it, man. Screw it, I'm not taking those pieces apart, but yeah. Then this does feel a bit. This image here makes it feel very rounded for a base plate, which would be cool to see, Lego. It would be very cool to see around a base plate, but it is a square base plate, and it. Yeah, I think the more images will show up. But yeah, then we got this here, which is nice. I think if you included some stuff which ran over the edges, a bit more is exceptional, so you had more drippy, but it's not bad. So yeah, we have our rails, so we've got what's that? All the bolts here, which look very cool. We've got the extra. I think this rock work is pretty nice for a Lego set. I'd say the back case, the newest one, our big black box, that had pretty nice rock work, but this is good. It's got a bit more color theory going on, how you actually have it draping down, which I think looks better. That's how it should be. It shouldn't just be like splashes, rockwork drapes. It looks better so much when it drapes. Right, let's see the next one. Right. So let's go. So we can see the top of the bank still in there. Got a little accessory there. I don't know what that is. Maybe extra play feature we haven't seen, but yeah. So it seems like the bank shade runs all the way down. We've got nothing on the side here, which is a bit of a pity. Obviously, we've got our shop there. Chandelier is nice. It's not incredibly unique, but it's nice. Got a bit of cracked stone there. We've got a main office up here, which is cool. I don't mind it. Yeah, so we've got a main hall, and then you've got this sort of little clerk thing. It's nice that you actually have them so they can be raised on a ladder there. Fun little thing. Also, I think these boards are sort of very iconic from the scene, so it's nice to see. It's very, very nice to see. Yeah, anyway, you just slide down and yeah, it looks good. We've got the water feature here, which just goes down. We've got the sort of slide, which looks cool. It does look a bit ropey when you see the back. You see these. It is a square base plate, so it can be displayed off it. I think we should really just fill in to the Baseman logo. We should have. But yeah, that's cool. So you have your dragon sort of keep here at the very bottom, and you have these different things. You have them undisguised. Cool. Let's see. It's our next image. Whoa. You don't need to see him that big. Okay, so the bank blocks seem to have quite nice sort of qualities to them. You have sort of different doors. That's the chalice there. You have the red sword. Very nice. And from reviews I've seen, it seems that you can actually get it set up. You have like these things that you flick, so the cart stops at different things, so it doesn't always go all the way down. So the champion rims. Very nice to see. Kind of want to see if someone would expand this in a mod. Not saying I will, but who knows? Harry Potter should have stayed unique to the last one. I would love if we got a different Harry variant, maybe him wearing a hood or a cloak or just something a bit more different. But yeah, so it seems that you can actually have different people along these. My voice. Along these, and my laptop power. No, we don't need to hear either of those right now. Yeah, so you can have different people there. Give me a sec for a drink. You have your different bank tellers, which is cool. Very cool. And you have your little gold bars. I like that. The pens are also a nice touch. Having different desks for each one of them. Right. Let's look at our figures. So let's do a quick run. So Hagrid. Can't say anything about him. Maybe a different print would have been nice. He's the same Hagrid we've had for quite a while now, but still, it's a good fig to see. Harry. Yep. I'd say it would have been something nicer to see, maybe like an invisibility cloak. I don't know how much that's reminiscent. So then we get Deathly Hallows Harry. Well, no, go back. Deathly Hallows Harry. The Ron is a nice one. Come on. No, man. Right, sorry. So Ron, very nice. Ron and Hermione, I do like Ron, so it does look very reminiscent. Then the Beatrix is strange, and you have Hermione change back. Then we got a lot of goblins. This is what we want to. Oh, fuck. A goblin-related set should have a lot of goblins. So we get five goblins. I think two of them are filler. I think we see the main boss guy in it. Obviously, the guy's closest to him. See, but yeah, so we get nice goblins, nice to see him. We get a Death Eater, two security guards. I like security guard uniforms. They're nice to see in the city. It reminds me of the old animations you used to see. And you get 3 of these galleons. Cool inclusion. It's a nice thing to make it more collected. I wish you may have a play feature or something with it. But yeah. And I've got to say, I do like this representation of having sort of like it being there. I don't know how well it sort of connects, because it doesn't just connect in a line. Is it really a corner piece set? I guess it is a corner piece, but it doesn't have that sort of angle, does it? Still, not bad. So yeah, we see the reminiscence. they do share quite a bit, but lighting obviously is very different. Yeah, so we've seen the same image. Yeah, seen all the images before. Yeah. So anyway, that's a very cool set. One of the sets that I'm considering for Harry Potter to get. But anyway, so my camera is taking a long time to charge. Doesn't look like it's gonna be back up soon, but anyway, might be back. That is an hour and 20 minutes onto Le Mans. I'm gonna call it an hour and a half, just for little work bits in between. So that makes it 12 hours, guys. Halfway in, we are doing good. It's looking very good. So yeah, that was honestly a really great stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. If you're here live or if you're here in the future, thank you so much anyway. Thanks. It's been great having you all, and guess I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Right, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.